we need to get flamethrower. We could wait with flamethrower to the dragon in Nibelheim, but we need to go back for beta. Chocobo, level 4 suicide, and flamethrower. Obviously, those are the things we need to go back to. So now we can remove encounters, and we head here to Costa del Sol. Don't leave the vehicle, just drive right into Costa del Sol. And then we sell our eaters here because I think we have 3. Yes, we have 3 eaters we can sell. Almost up to 16,000 here, and we can. I could buy some Molotovs to be honest, but I don't think we need some right now. And then we could go type there. So technically right now, she's not doing it because what it also does, as you can notice, is of course it gives you a lot of vitality as well from having Umbrella. Umbrella is both I believe it's vitality plus. I forgot what it was. I have gone over what Umbrella does because yeah, Umbrella is really strong right now because like getting one of those nothing weapons this early is quite insane. Like yes, technically the Zero Comb is stronger than the Umbrella, but Umbrella has highest crit, which is next to getting this. And of course the almost won't take that long to be honest, considering the place we can grind. So that's yes. And I believe he even says that you take your things with you. We might be able to not record super much longer. 26 minutes. The thing is, I don't want to grind too long here because the main reason we go back here is not for the thing. We'll of course go back to do the certain battle, but yeah. We're gonna save it at 59 here. And of course you can rest here if you want to. It's really cheap, still only 30 gil, so And then here would normally be where we do next save, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be using that save still. There we go. And now we head here. Because one thing I'm thinking about is of course that using her, for example, if I would do you cannot use the speed increase, but there's a thing here that stops this loud, annoying alarm thing from going. And of course you can technically go down to without the water reactor wheels, but you cannot continue on. Takes a while for the battle to be. And this is a battle that's the best one to get, basically, but yeah, and I can't remember it should be strong enough to kill everything. It might not be though. Of course, it doesn't matter who I use, I call on here to be honest, yeah. But you can see it's a lot, and it's 210, this is the best fight. So 210 and 240 or whatever the other thing, so that translates into 480. So 10 times and you get 4,800 AP from. So yeah, but of course getting that battle each time is not easy. That's the thing you should know, it's not easy. So normally I grind it into 40, but you don't really need to. Of course I just recommend you Aqualung right away. Aqualung is a pretty quick spell also. Like if you compare it to a certain other spell, it's not. I should actually deal with the poison actually. Let's go with actually Stomp Parent here and Stomp Parent on you. And then Stomp Parent on Piao. Let's go with all Stomp Parents here just while we're running here basically. And of course Tifa has curse, well I need to remember that I should actually be healing with Tifa instead. We have gotten really lucky so far. We haven't got an encounter that I don't want to get yet. There's also an encounter you can get which is really bad. That we haven't seen yet, which is actually very good that we haven't seen that encounter yet. And you can cancel it back by hitting circle as you know. So, yeah. Eventually of course you will be dealing enough damage to kill with one, so 210 becomes 420. So we get 420 AP each time from that battle. And I mean the XP is really good as well, but of course Aqualung isn't as expensive as Beta. Beta is 35 and Aqualung is 34, so it's only 1 MP cheaper, but it's considerably quicker. especially in that 3 times speed. I'm just bringing down the volume just a little bit. Okay, so back attack doesn't matter that much. Of course, the main thing is the poison effect, which is very annoying to get affected by, to be honest, you know. And yes, right now, for example, using sadness on all of them, and having them all in the back row could be a good idea, you know. But yeah, so you see there, that's 140 AP still, which is still 280, so it's still not that little. And we still haven't gotten the battle that's really bad to get. This is actually very lucky RNG here, because there's the thing. There's a battle that I tend to get quite often when we're in these tunnels. And we haven't seen the battle yet, and we still haven't seen the battle. We have gotten really lucky. I don't know why we've gotten this lucky. If there's like an explanation for it. There might be an explanation to it. Or no, it might not be. The thing is also that you can, of course, since we're grinding, we can be using this here. I'm going to show you here, basically. I don't think finishing touch kills them, I don't think it does. But for example, yes, you could use it, activate it, and then of course you have a limit break, so we could use restore with the limit break or whatever, you know, but yeah, and this is the battle that you don't want to get, because here's the thing, right, so this battle, by the way, yeah, actually it takes a lot of damage right now, just because of how we're put here. The thing you can steal from it though, this is weird. By the way, once you see what I can steal from it. I shouldn't have steal, I really played in the same way. That's a bit my bad. Seriously. I believe it's also affected by like Lucky Devil difference, and I believe it's like Chances Devil here. Level 35, yeah. Which feels like very low level considering everything. But yeah, I'm gonna show you here, because the thing you steal from it is very weird in my honest opinion, considering how late in the game it is. And considering the item that Barrett gets, you get much earlier in the game, so it makes absolutely no sense that you steal from it. W machine gun. Thing is, of course, you know, as you know, W machine gun isn't that special. Like, I don't know why. Yes, it uses W machine gun, but the thing is, it still makes no sense to steal the W machine gun. And so it's not worth very much at all. So it's a battle that you should use to avoid it opponents. Of course, the fact that 3 times speed doesn't work in the tunnel is really bad. I don't know why it doesn't work in the tunnel. So, you know, I recommend you flee when you meet it. It's better than wasting your time on it, because yeah, it has still quite a lot of health, you know, and stuff like that. Normally I would say in the beginning you want to use beta instead of using the Aqualung, because Aqualung is not going to be strong enough until you get high enough level. So you normally, and there's the beta, you can see the damage difference there, yeah. Beta is enough to one-shot them basically, so yeah. And get a lot of deadly ways, and you see already now we have 40,000. So it's a good way to also, you know, get a lot of things. And all that's already at triple there, so yeah. So we're saying we're gonna have 4 stars. And of course, this isn't the best place to grind. No, on this one, I would say the best place is still Medell, even though, yes, depending on your luck here, of course, it can be really, it can be better than that place. Oh, it didn't even kill him this time. So it definitely seemed like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, back row doesn't affect magic, but it definitely seemed like it does, like you take less magic damage in back row as well, you know. But yeah, the thing is, I actually want to really attack with the umbrella to see how much damage it actually does, you know. Actually, let's just attack one. Once you kill it with one, it goes so much quicker, to be honest. And I, of course, don't want to grind for too long here. I would love to grind up to 4 stars at least on the raw material. be honest. And of course normally I would use grind here, I would use grind up to level 40 normally here, but yeah. And the thing is, yeah, the thing you would need to do normally is just leave the screen and then go and reset the info, use 30 gear, you know, when you run out of MP, but that's very annoying to do, which is why we're doing it this way. I haven't shown you the limit break thing here. I'm gonna see now how much damage does finishing touch actually do here. Keep in mind, but yeah, it does kill, okay. Of course, the reason why they're getting back attacks on us a lot is of course because of the level difference, because actually they're meant to be higher than level 35, I believe. I believe they're level 40 or 50 enemies, these. Yeah, we don't want to fight. Just because, you know, yeah. So normally one goal to go for could be like 2000 HP on Clover and stuff like that. But the reason also why you want to grind here is to get out of heal, basically. Side attack is actually very easy to escape from, you know. The only thing is every escape now is increasing our Chocobo damage. That's decent enough. Finishing touch. And yeah, this sword looks like a Christmas tree, really. You know, I always thought that, you know. And it's like 3000 gil from that battle with just 2 of them. So like 10 battles is 30,000 gil, you know, so yeah. That's up very, very quickly, you know. We're really being unlucky now. I don't know if it is depending on where in the room you are, because generally if you grind down here, yeah, I still wish they could make, I believe it actually used to work here before, like the triple speed thing, you know, and stuff. Oh, we're pretty close now. The thing is though that in the underwater reactor, normally those corridors in the underwater reactor gives you encounters, but it won't give you encounters basically on this one, sadly. And basically these are these 2 encounters, which is why they are also strong, which is the cause, you know, why grinding Nemidel is also very, very good. Grinding Nemidel is basically the best place to grind, but there's also another place you can grind, which is after you lose Ares or Aerith. So yeah. And Aerith, I believe, needs the least amount of XP to reach max level. The XP that they need is actually different, and I believe also Katesit needs less XP as well to reach max level, because the XP that they need is not the same for all characters, basically. It's quite interesting. I want to make sure though that we reach the place I want to go to. 15 minutes. The question is how long is it going to take to go over there and get those things. I mean, beta from the snake shouldn't be much of a problem now considering our health. But of course getting the snake to use the beta can be the problem. And manipulating the snake is a bit too hard. I don't know if you can manipulate the snake or if it's just like level difference or whatever, you know. Because we want to get a bit on Dyne right now, because, you know, yeah. Because we have laser, mathematic and econom. And of course we need to get quite a few things, you know. How much is that at now? Okay, so I want to get it. I mean, that would be, so it's 480. So it's not going to be 10 encounters, but the question is how often can we get a good encounter? That's the thing, and it takes quite a while to get encounter. That's the main thing I have a problem with. Why does it take so long, you know? Like, if it wouldn't have been the slower speedier, like I remember before, I think in the first earlier patches when they still had a mouth problem that you could use 3 times speed, I believe, in here, but then of course they changed that. But I believe on disc 2 you can actually use triple speed in here once this place becomes empty. Right, why did I do that? Why didn't I finishing touch? That's so stupid, that wasted time. I would like to basically get the armor theory up to the thing, you know. And of course this encounter I don't mind at all, like the thing that I only mind is the robot encounter, because you know that's just hardly not worth anything. And yeah, you can use a lot of guilds here. It's totally possible to get the guild required here to, you know, to buy the house in Costa, so you can already get it here before even selling an all material, you know. Because, you know, it's a pretty good guild spot. Oh yeah, okay. I was almost gonna escape there because I thought it was the robot guild there. I don't know what the actual percentage chances are, you know. If someone knows if there's a certain percentage chance of how high it is to get encountered, you know, it could be great. Okay, so I need so 480 or 800. I think we might get